Well, this is my 1979 Polaris TX-C. From what I've read, these were a late season release in '79. I think they said only 500 of them were built. And this was the cross-country version of the TX340. This one's not in the best of shape, but it's mostly all there. It still has the upgraded suspension over the TX for '79, and came with the rubber track like the TXLs and Centurions of that year. It also came with these little toolboxes above the footwells that I guess were a cheater thing to get through the foot stirrup rule in the cross-country racing. They were supposedly toolboxes, but they work good as foot stirrups when you're riding in the rough stuff. Doesn't have the stock tank on it anymore. A little bit of moss growing on the seat. These little toolboxes are great for keeping your supplies in. Minor issues with the brake handle. Has some different skis on it. As far as I know, it just had a regular 340 free air engine in it like the TX's. I don't think there was any difference motor-wise. There you can see some nice belly pan repairs out of chicken wire. Somebody's beat the steering post loose. Looks like it was seized up at one time. The hood's not the prettiest, but you know, it's holed up and it's one piece, so it's good enough for this thing. That's what 25 bucks will get you. The gas tank has a little bit of a leak up there, but as long as you don't fill it up to the top, it's alright. Tachometer doesn't work, but amazingly the speedometer still works. And according to that, she's only got a little over 1,000 miles on it. See if there's anything good in the trunk. Plugs, filters, clip. Nothing much. The choke cables are both, the plungers are seized in there, so there's no functioning chokes on this. You just have to manually prime it. When I picked up the sled, it was halfway sunk into the ground and frozen, and the engine was seized up. After I got it home and had a warm spell, I found out the motor was just filled with water. It wasn't actually seized. So I drained it out last year, and surprisingly enough, seemed to turn over smooth. Fired the thing up after cleaning the carbs and all the maintenance stuff, and ran pretty good. So after that, I put it in the shed to store it over summer, and just my luck, a leak in the lean-to roof happened right above the center of the hood there, and it filled the motor up with water again. So this year when I tried to fire it up, the motor was frozen again. So we drained it out, and it's still running somehow. Waiting for a rod or something to come through the side of the block, but we'll see how long it lasts. Kill switch is a little bit broken. The alignment needs checked. This one must have been from South Central.